opinions about a specific topic, not realizing that most people listening will fail to understand it. That's a Geek Out. This is the show,
Hey, what's
the
going on,
Geek Out
everybody?
Show.
Welcome to another episode of the Geek Out Show. This is episode 189, I believe. I'm your host, Gil. Not a whole lot of confidence with what number it is, but if I'm wrong, we'll correct it later on. And I'm here with my co-host, Major Reaction.
Hey, everybody's Major Reaction coming at you, and this is episode 189. That is correct.
All right, for sure. Just making sure I wasn't 100% on that one. I was like 99.9 on that. What's up with you, bro?
You were 89.9% right.
What's going on with you, man?
Same old. Just got back a little bit ago from the Almond Blossom Festival, which is like a yearly festival that they have in the town.
Awesome Blossom.
Hadn't been there over in a year, so it was time to go. And it was packed. There's a lot of people there. Ate a bunch of bad food, rode some rides. Feeling the
So when
aftermath
you say
of all that.
bad, do you mean like as in like junk food, or like was it like gross?
No, it was like good, but it was like bad.
Bad for you. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was dirty.
Hey, that's good food though, bro.
Oh yeah, no.
It's good but bad. Yeah.
We had some mini donuts today. Those things are smack.
Oh, dude. I need to stay away from things like that.
We had a whole bucket.
Damn. That's what's up, dude. That's good to have every once in a while.
Yeah, those things are good. Yeah.
That's awesome.
What about you? How you been?
Nothing much, man. Just doing me. For all the video watchers out there, they can see that I have new lighting behind me. So I'm trying to add to the whole entire dynamic and just aesthetic of not just my plain, boring looking face. I got my displays going, got some lighting going on. So I'm trying to add some quality here to our production value over here. I'm trying, to be honest, though, it really wasn't for that. It was more like the other night I was trying to find the plus button because this was originally my dad's TV. He never took it with the divorce or moving the house. So I'm like, swoop. There's no remote though. So like in a dark room, you can't really see the plus. So I was like, oh, let me get lighting. That'll be pretty fucking dope. I've seen people use it before. And sure enough, it looks awesome as shit. So I'm like,
no remote and no remorse.
No remote and no remorse. Exactly. That's the name of the episode. No remote, no remorse. Oh, that's hilarious. Another thing, if you follow me on Instagram, Black Hole Comics, you know that my wife found a dog. So
are we gonna have this again, part 2?
Forever 90. That's my wife on IG. So she was actually just coming down the stairs from her mom's, right? And she was going to the car. This lady came up to her, approached her, and said, "I have this dog. I can't take care of her. I found her on the street. Don't know whose dog it is. It isn't dirty. It's not malnourished." Just when someone randomly approaches you too off the street, it's kind of sketch. Doesn't matter if it's COVID times or not. It's just really fucking sketch. Especially if they're like, "Oh, I have this animal, blah, 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 blah." Even more sketch, right?
Totally.
So my wife was extremely hesitant. But yeah, so like the girl was like, "Yeah, look, see, like it's not mine, I swear. Da, da, da. I didn't steal it." And
I didn't steal it.
a bunch of other stuff, right? So yeah, like, man, I get out. My mom. Oh my god, my wife comes home with our kids, and like she comes inside the bathroom. I had just got out the shower, so I was like drying myself off, and then like I'm just like, drying my face off and stuff, and I'm just thinking it's our dog Loki, who's a Chihuahua Pug mix. This dog looks like Loki because it's a Chihuahua mix, but just with longer hair. And I was like, wait, I did a double take. I was like, that's not Loki. What the fuck? I was like, what are you doing? She was like, this lady gave it to me. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, it was part 2 of the Chronicles of finding a stray dog. About a year and a half ago, we had Charlie, who was a Corgi Pitbull mix. And this year is Bambi. So her real name was Lonnie, not Bambi, but we were calling her Bambi just because she had like small little white markings in the back towards her tail, kind of like a deer. And the fur was like almost like a deer fur too. It's pretty funny. Posted up pictures of her and through the app of Paw Boost, which I don't know. I guess it's like a Facebook type of thing, but for like animals and like animals that are like lost and needing homes and this and that. The owner got in contact with my wife and we reunited them yesterday. They were trying to give us money and we're like, no, dude. Like, I mean, granted, yeah, money would be nice, but like that's not what the fuck we do it for. We're like, no, I keep it, man. Like that's don't even worry about it. Like I was joking. I was telling my wife, I was like, yo, for like room and board, food, bathing her, I was like, they're gonna have to at least give us like 300. And then they were trying to give us like 150. I was like, no. I was like, when we came upstairs, me and my wife, and I was like, oh, that's a little funny. I was like, I should have told them, oh, you guys are short about 150, but nah. The shit was funny though, dude. It was a cute dog. She got along with
You should have been like, this is good down payment. I'll let you have the dog back once you finish it.
Right. No, but she got along with our dog Loki and our cat Snuffles, so it was cool. It was cool. We got attached though. Yeah. Like I shed a little bit of a tear.
I knew that was gonna happen, dude. I was like, oh no, this is good.
It's hard not to get attached to animals.
At least this time you were like helping find the owners. Like the last time you had the dog for a while, didn't you?
No, it was the same 2 days.
Oh, okay.
It's funny, dude. It always ends up being 2 days. Well, like last time it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They came to us on Sunday, and then this time was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then they came to us Saturday. So yeah, like kind of like.
But you said this dog looked like it had been cared for.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, this one definitely.
The last one looked like it had been like a little malnourished, though, right?
No, he was just hella fucking dirty, dude. Because I don't even know how long he was on the streets before we got him.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. So, right. But yeah. Anyways, that was my week, man. That was the highlight. Taking care of a stray dog. That was fun, to be honest.
Oh, my highlight was that my buddy Aaron came down from LA. He came for his grandpa's funeral, but it also happened to be Almond Blossom weekend, so we were able to hang out just a little bit, you know, on a couple nights when he came down. So that was cool because I hadn't seen him in a couple of years. So.
Oh, I was also on a stream with Seth earlier on Whatnot, the Whatnot app. It's basically like a eBay type of thing, but like a Pop Shop Live, like someone just does like a stream, like how we're streaming right now. However, you got like figures and like you can sell figures or you can sell like shoes or Pokemon cards, whatever you want to sell, you could sell. You just take a picture of it and then you load it. And the thing is, like while you're streaming, you could take a picture of it and load it and put up a price. And there could either be a buy it now or an auction. Seth does both. So if you guys want to check them out, Yard Sale Collectibles. Pretty good handle right there. Yard Sale Collectibles. Man, he was cutting all kinds of deals. And Jade came on earlier. Everyman, a.k.a. Smash Lab, a.k.a. Chris Espinoza came on. So shout out to them. Appreciate them stopping on by us. And I think there was a couple other people. I'm not 100% sure. I missed like the first like 20 or 30 minutes, but that was a lot of fun too.
So where is this held at, you said?
It's through an app called Whatnot.
Whatnot, okay.
Yeah, Whatnot. So like anybody can buy. However, if you want to sell, there is an application process. So you don't have to sell. But I think there is like a questionnaire that you have to fill out.
Interesting. I bet they take a little cut of that too. Then every time you make a sale,
they do take a cut, but it is way cheaper than eBay. Really? That's one thing. Like, I think it's like less than half of the fees. And then the other thing is, you don't have to pay for shipping. The person has to pay for shipping. So it's, say I sell a figure for $20, right? So you have to pay the tax on that depending on your area. So around me, it's like 10%. So 10%, so $2 plus shipping. However, every figure after that, you only add $1 for shipping. And Seth was selling like the Marvel Select Hulks. So like, dude, to get like one of those Hulks for only $1 added shipping. So like they only calculate your shipping based off your first purchase. So every additional purchase after that is only $1. It's not like they take the heaviest item and then you pay for that. They don't do that. So it's pretty awesome. Like this one dude, he bought like a Storm Shadow 3 3/4 inch. So obviously that's not going to be too expensive. And then, after that, it's $1. And then I think he bought like a Triceraton and then fucking the Red Marvel Select. So I'm like, yo, that's going to be pretty fucking heavy. But
see, now then the seller ends up paying for the shipping,
no.
right?
No. because Seth only prints out a label. That's all he has to do. So that's on Whatnot.
Really, the app pays the shipping?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound like that's going to last very long.
Probably not, especially with that type of method. But take advantage of it now.
Yeah, you better while it's hot because that ain't going to last long. They're going to start jacking the fees up or something because
could you imagine if somebody selling hot toys? Ooh, getting $1 shipping on a hot toy? Fuck.
It just sounds like both ways. You're getting it both ways. Like the seller's getting off good and the buyer's getting off pretty good too. If they get a good price and, cheap shipping on some big items like that, like, dude.
So let's go ahead and transition over into some comic books. Let's go with you.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. You got any pickups? Because I don't have shit.
Nope, man. I've been going dry on comics lately, so.
Oof. Okay, let's go ahead and just get into the
I'm dieting on comics. I have a comic diet right now.
I'm going to have a fat ass stack with Juan. I'm just saying because I'm going this Friday to Juan's. No, probably over the weekend. Fuck. I'm probably not going to be able to make it Friday. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the news. So for the audio listeners, can't see the visual that's up. However, it is the Transformers and G.I. Joe. They're running. So the top half is with Cobra and the Decepticons. Bottom half is with the Autobots and the Joes. I'm not sure what their organization is called. Anyways, they're leaving IDW. I was not aware of this. So like by fall time or so.
They're running away.
Yeah, they're basically running away. They're leaving IDW. So they'll no longer be with IDW, and I believe they're going over to Marvel, if I'm not mistaken.
Alrighty. So they're leaving for Marvel, huh?
Yeah. So I should honestly take this off. But anyways, if you can't see it, you're listening to us. It's just an all blacked out cover that says G.I. Joe, a real American hero. So it was going to be a surprise, doing quotations here, surprise. But they did announce what it's going to be during the Hasbro live stream with the G.I. Joe classifieds. So they're doing a homage issue for G.I. Joe. I forgot exactly what the issue is called. I believe... I can't remember. There we go. Silent Interlude. There we go. Silent Interlude. If you don't know what it is, Matt, it's just an issue. I think it's 21 or 22 pages. No text at all. There's no word bubbles, no talkie, no nothing. Everything's just action. So so since it is the 40th anniversary of G.I. Joe, to celebrate it, they're basically revamping that issue that came out like way back in the day. I can't remember. I think it was like 30 years ago now at this point.
40.
No. The issue, Silent Interlude, came out after the birth of G.I. Joe. I want to say it's like between 20 to 25 years since that issue came out. Basically, they're revamping it for the 40th anniversary. So they're doing the same thing. They're doing 22 pages. Each page is going to be done by a different artist, and it's going to be telling a story. So I think that's pretty fucking dope. The original issue was done by I can't remember. But the new one's gonna include Andrew Lee Griffith, Nitho Diaz, S.L. Gallant. I have no idea who that is. I don't know. But the original one was done by Larry Hama
and Steve Lealoa.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this. I think I'll pick it up. I think it'll be something worth investing in. So it's going to be releasing April 6th, and it's going to be an $8 issue.
Yeah, it's not bad, and it's unique too because 22 different artists working on one book, and to tell a story without any. I know it's probably been done before or close to. Frank Miller's books barely have any dialogue in them, so it's not like you can't write a story without words, but it's a really cool thing to see because that's pushing the art to its limit because you need to be able to have your reader interpret the art the way you want them to read the story properly, or for the story to flow the way you want it to, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's open to interpretation, but I think G.I. Joe wouldn't be that.
Oh, definitely. And this this episode is going to be very G.I. Joe heavy, just to let you guys know, because of the live stream that went on.
Not a G.I. Joe.
Yeah, definitely. This is another issue that's going to be coming out around the same time in April, just celebrating the 40th anniversary. They were talking about having Serpentor. So they have, I guess, like 3 different stories that are going to be going on in April, technically, because they just they're doing Saturday morning cartoon, which is it's G.I. Joe's Saturday morning cartoon, G.I. Joe Real American Hero, and then the Silent Interlude revamp. So they're gonna have 3 different titles, technically all going at the same time for G.I. Joe. So extremely heavy to celebrate the 40th anniversary. So yeah, this is a pretty awesome cover. You know, got Cobra Commander in the background, Serpentor. I'm not sure. I can't remember who this chick's name is. The female-looking Snake Eyes, and then we got is it Clint? Yeah, Clint right there in the front. Dude, Dan Mora, he showed off his cover for Batman Mech. So this is a cover that he did, but it's actually going to be a #1. It's pretty dope, man, because they got blueprint style of the Batman Mech, and then, man, this whole entire revamp of like what Batman's going to look like. I'm just like, this is really fucking awesome, man. Look at the close-up on this. Audio listeners, please, I'm not doing it any justice right now, but man,
he's looking like RoboCop, basically.
Batman Gundam for the Batman Mech, and then Batman, yes, looking like he fused with RoboCop over here.
Don't get me wrong, it looks cool. But...
You know what, though? I'm kind of getting vibes of the Udon Taskmaster here.
Yeah, I can see that. Also,
you know, I'm kind of getting vibes of that. Like if he and Batman did like a fusion dance, like fusion.
Kind of reminds me of the Red Hood and the Arkham Knight that figure that you have too, like the armor.
Yeah, lightweight like that. So I'm just like, you know what? I think not even I think McFarlane is going to give us this definitely by the end of the year. I feel like I think we're going to get the mech. I think we're going to get like a $50 mech. It's going to be like a 12-inch big old hefty sucker, and then we're going to get like the 7-inch regular Batman, the pilot one. So they redesigned the Bat logo, got the Batman mech. You know, Batman has a new suit. I think that's pretty fucking awesome, man. I love Dan Mora, man. He kills it. Anytime that he could do a mech, bro, oh my God. He fucking takes it and he runs away with it, and he does an amazing job with it. So we need to have just an action figure line of all of Dan Mora's designs for everything.
That would be an expensive line.
It would, but I'm totally fucking down for that.
He has a lot of cool stuff.
Let's go ahead and shift over into some collectibles pickups. What do you got, man?
Why don't you show off first? What do you have?
Oh, to be honest, man, I don't have a whole lot. So let me go ahead and I'll show off a little something. So you seen last week, I showed you actually off the stream when I was doing, you said that it looked like a motorcycle, which was hella funny because it was just like the main body, basically. Yeah. Built more of the body. So this is Liger Zero. The frame is almost
now it's
done.
Looking like an animal.
Right? So the main frame is pretty much all done, and I'm starting to build the armor. And what's crazy is like there's a switch out for its tail. I thought it was going to stick with the regular tail because this regular tail is just like a smaller black gun back here, but like this shit opens up, the hatch opens up, and there's like missiles in there, which is pretty fucking awesome. And then he has 2 like Gatling like rail guns right there. Has 3 rocket launchers right here underneath this chest, and then a plate for defense to protect his core. And then on the side, these little suckers, they pop out. Let me see if you can get them. Oh no, his tail snapped off. He has like some rocket launchers that pop out right here. Kit. Yeah, right. That I can snap it back on, and it's not broken off forever. But yeah, man, Zoid's Liger Zero, but the Panzer armor. So it's pretty dope. I don't know if you knew this or not, but so if you don't, or if you can't get the Panzer kit like one piece, if you just have like the Liger Zero, you could actually buy just the Panzer upgrade kit. Like, so it's just the green pieces basically. So you could take off the white armor and put on the green armor. or you
Nice.
could buy the blue armor or the orange armor. So if you didn't want it to just fully be Panzer, and if you want the different looks for them, you could buy them individually. Talking about upgrades, shout out to Raul, aka XX Omega Doom XX on IG. He does, pretty much anything and everything Red Hood, DC, Taskmaster, a bunch of different stuff. He does 3D printing, but he's mostly famous for his like Red Hood stuff. So he did a Arkham Knight sniper for me. It's really nice, as you can see. It looks like the two pistols combined. You get the backstock here, you get the sight, and then just everything. There's a lot of great detail in that. So this was only like $10, man, which was fucking awesome. I'm like, $10, not bad. He printed it out, painted it, and then with the silver and the black. So it looks really good. One thing I did want to show you, so I did mod my Red Hood. So let me see. I did get a Red Hood helmet in. If you follow me on IG, you've already seen it. So there goes the candy apple red.
I really like that.
The candy apple red on that looks fucking phenomenal. So as you can see, so this one has the collar. This one does not have the collar. You see what I'm talking about?
Yep.
On the neck. Okay. So this guy, oh shit. Doing this stuff on camera, man. It's been a minute for me. But yeah, there goes him looking all the way up, which is great.
Does it fit perfectly on the joint, or do you have like sticky tack on there?
It's sticky tack.
Okay.
Sticky tack.
Great looking head though.
And then there's Arkham Knight looking all the way up.
So, oh wow.
Yeah, the collar impedes like a lot, man.
Are you gonna leave the collar on him? What if you just shaved it down a little, or just kind of?
I just rather, because the thing is,
dremeled it in a little.
Nah, Raul taught me how to just take it off. All you got to do is just dip it in hot water. Dip it in hot water, and then you just peel it right off. Yeah, there's like adhesive around like a little where like it ports in.
So if you wanted, you could probably just put it back on.
Yeah, but you got to be extremely careful. I just ripped mine off. I said, "Fuck it, I'm not going to put it back."
Tabs off.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. So I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave Arkham.
You got two anyways. Not like it matters.
Well, yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm gonna leave Red Hood like this without the collar. Arkham Knight with the collar. So
makes sense.
Just leave it like that.
Red Hood needs the extra head movement.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I figured.
He's pointing his guns.
But yeah, man, that's everything, man. I just got the head. Oh shit, I did get a print too. Give me 1 second, man. Go for it. You take over.
All right. Well, give me the cam, huh? All right. Well, I picked up the. I finally got my Dorohedoro 1/6 scale Ebizu in. I threw on these glasses that I found. I think it came with one of my daughter's mini brands, but they actually fit her, so I just threw them on her. She kind of looks like Coraline, I guess. She comes with these awesome head sculpts, though. Her demon heads. Her demon masks, I guess you want to call them. She comes with two of her little scythes. Two different demon masks. And then she also comes with Kikaragi. So En's little partner, Kikaragi.
Oh, the little dog. So fucking weird.
Yeah. And his arms are posable.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's I mean, for the price, really, this figure is kind of weak. I don't know, I would say the body's kind of weak. It feels like a cheaper version of their normal bodies that they use. I also got in my Gargoyle Goliath.
Dude, such a sweet ass figure. Huh?
I was really impressed with him. Like, after seeing so many pictures of him and stuff, I was kind of like, oh man, I'm kind of burnt out on seeing him. But once I got him in hand, I was like, dude, this thing is super nice. The only thing I wish is that you could get into like more poses, because I would love to be able to get him into a crouching pose where his arms are straight down, like he was being like sat on a ledge. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I was having an issue with, and I didn't want to push it too much. But yeah, like like when they get in their pose, like they're gonna turn to stone.
Yeah.
Like I know exactly what you're talking about. Like crunch down, one arm down, one arm up, like about
or
to turn
even
into stone or something.
both arms down in front of them. You know
Or
what I mean?
yeah, that's something that they had them in the what's it called in the cartoon. I think we would need an import company to do that type of stuff. NECA definitely isn't going to give us that.
Or if they could just give us some like statue versions of the characters, like some static statue versions, that'd be kind of cool. Like a cheap pack of all of them.
I'd be down for that if they wanted to give us a 5-pack for like $100.
That'd be cool, right? Or even less.
And stone version?
Less than that. No. Not
Dude.
like just like statues, like already posed in their like cool like poses.
Dude, we're not going to get them cheaper than $20 a piece. Come on, dog.
Yeah, if they're not posed,
Come on,
yeah.
dog.
They
Not
could do
cheaper
$10
than
a piece.
You're fucking tripping. No
Last thing I got
way.
is the shiny
Rose.
Goku Black. So I already had the original. I just picked this one up. It was only $40 on BBTS, so why not?
Yeah, I sold my original for $100, so I'm gonna pick that one up.
Yeah, at the height, that thing was selling for like $130.
It was. I traded. I remember I traded. I traded that for a Mezco. Was it Green Arrow? Is it Green Arrow? What the fuck's his name? Motherfucker's name?
Ollie?
Yeah.
Green Arrow?
Yeah, Mezco. Okay, then yeah, it is. So for a Mezco version of him. So I won in that one, because at the time, I think Green Arrow was going for about $150, and then right now you can't get Green Arrow for cheaper than $200.
Dude, I sold mine for so cheap.
Oof.
I think I can't remember.
Wait, you sold it to me, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I sold it to you.
Yeah, because I got a second one after. After you, I got a second one from Mervin.
It's all good. You've hooked me up before too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, so there's a print that I got. I don't know if it would be in collectibles, but I just threw it in here.
That's fucking sick, though.
So from Reno Masad, if you don't follow him on IG. I'm going to try to get him for an interview. But yeah, man, he does a bunch of awesome stuff. So he does like commissions. Like he'll do one-of-one pieces, and then he'll ask the person like, hey, is it okay if I turn it into a print? And like if he does a print, he doesn't mass produce it. It's just limited to like 20 pieces, 30 pieces, 50 pieces. This one's 50. So I got number 2 out of 50.
Damn.
And it's signed by him. So I told him I wanted number 1, but he said number 1 was already promised to somebody else. I was like, fuck, okay, whatever.
That's dope.
So yeah, it's really fucking awesome. And then he hooked it up too with the little postcard type one.
Dude, that's
Carnage.
fucking sick.
So I really like the Carnage one too. That one's pretty awesome.
That reminds me of the crane artwork.
Oh yes, for sure. Yep. Talking about that, I just was organizing my comics earlier with the Venom and the Carnage one, and I put them together and I put them away. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into some collectibles news because there is a shitload, my man.
I was kind of blown away. I was like, oh shit.
There's a lot. Go ahead.
All right. Well, we got these Nike Air Max Batman shoes. When are these going up?
No date yet. They just said that it was going to be $120, and release date will be announced later on. So people are already nicknaming this the Batman. So they aren't officially Batman ones. However, the colorway, come on, man, this colorway is so iconic. You have the light gray, you have the black, you have the yellow. So yeah, every single sneaker has a nickname. So they're dubbing this the Air Max 90 Batmans. So
you have me. I thought these were actual.
No. They aren't actually like Batman.
I thought they're actually gonna have like a bat symbol somewhere on them and shit.
No. But people are just nicknaming them the Batman. So I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, kind of geeky related. Maybe not everybody's a sneakerhead. So I just thought I'd put everybody up on game and show it off.
All right, so Boss Fight Studios had their own little Boss Fest over the last week, and here's some of the announcements that they brought. We talked about the Sorozoic Warriors. I don't think we only saw one picture of them last time. Here we got to see the whole first wave. So we got a Triceratops with this lime green color. We got a Brachiosaurus with this cool kind of blue purple hue. We have a Triceratops with a lime green. And we have this badass Stegosaurus with a badass minigun. He looks like he's dressed in like biker outfit with ripped off sleeves.
So these look really awesome, man. Just they're not for me.
And I watched the stream and they said they will be in 6-inch scales. So some of them will be, range from probably anywhere from 5 to 7, 8 inches, depending on how big they end up making them. Here we have Vitruvian Hacks going to be doing Epic Hacks, which will be their 1/12 scale line based on their original Hacks figures. So, which was a 1/18 line that has a lot of interchangeability. You can basically customize and swap the figures around to make, whatever you want. Here, the first wave will all be skeletons. So we got like a skeleton mage. We got a skeleton warrior, gladiator. We got a skeleton like Viking. And then we got a skeleton pirate. And the skeleton pirate has like a green glowing body. And the mage has like a blue glowing body. So maybe some glow in the dark. Maybe some glow in the dark functionality there. Maybe not.
Yeah, because they have a bunch of little gimmicks with their stuff.
I want to pick up a couple just to see like the swappability and stuff because people be doing some pretty crazy things with them. So here we have the G.I. Joe Cobra Viper. Sorry, I can't even read that thing. It's hella small. The 3-pack though. So it'll contain 2 of the Vipers and then a Viper Commander. We've seen this. We've seen the pictures of them, but here we get to see the actual box art. Looks really cool.
They went up for pre-order. So there's a couple things I wanted to note. So one thing was they went up for pre-order, which is awesome, and they sold out on Hasbro Pulse like within the hour. I want to say. So they didn't. I want to say they only lasted about 30 minutes, and then they were gone.
Crazy.
So that's one. 2. This is the first no plastic at all on the packaging. So this is completely plastic free because Hasbro wants to switch over to plastic free, and they're slowly doing that. And then 3, they mentioned the weapons were going to be stored in this like black tube thing. However, they did say they're going to see if they could do it for this one. If not, moving forward, they're going to put the accessories in like a cargo container. No, cargo containers or like crates, like a crate type of thing inside the packaging. So there would be red for Cobra. There'd be blue for the Joes. I really wish that they would be like black and or brown, but it's all good. We could repaint them, right? But I think that's really fucking dope because now that's adding a whole nother thing. Because if you're collecting all the Joes, now you could have like a fucking backdrop of just fucking repainted Joe containers, the crates. That's
weather
fucking awesome.
Them up, make them look real used.
Exactly.
That'd be cool. All right, so here we have 8 new figures revealed. You want to go to the big pictures before we start naming them all?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, here we got the Crimson Guard. Here we have the Python Patrol Officer.
That shit is wild, bro. It's like green and it's like a
he looks like he stole
green with
costume.
Yellow.
He's like, "Oh, Shocker, I like your costume. Let me steal your style."
It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy.
Here we have Tiger Force Recondo. Bazooka.
This looks like Jesse the Body Ventura.
It does. It's
right? Okay, I thought I was tripping.
Kamikura.
This dude is fucking awesome.
He looks cool.
He's
even if you're not into Joe, like that'd be a cool ninja.
It's an army build, right?
Military, yeah, totally. Here we have Dr. Mindbender in all his 80s glory.
This dude is fucking wild, bro. Like, he's definitely going to like some type of like sex party after.
Yeah,
either that or he's gonna go wrestle.
First, he needs to go stock up on wax for his mustache. And this
That's
is
a gnarly
Dusty right here.
Yeah,
looking like
awesome.
Like a pretty much like a plain trooper. So that'd be a good army builder right there too. You could have just a bunch of infantry forces.
One thing that's pretty cool, what they were saying is like, for every single figure that has like a helmet or a hat, they're all removable. They're not sculpted. So kudos to them. And then not only that, like this guy Dusty, he has goggles on top of his helmet. The goggles could come off. They're not fucking sculpted. So everything's fucking removable. Everything's fucking modular. Everybody can have a bunch of different fucking looks, and that's fucking awesome. So I gotta say, kudos to the G.I. Joe classified team.
Didn't take him years to get to that. Did we do Zorana? I didn't see her. Did she pop up?
She was the first one.
Oh, did we talk about her? Okay.
Oh wait, you know what?
Crimson Guard was the first one.
Maybe I didn't have her on. My bad.
No, yeah, she wasn't on there. But Zorana was the one female on there.
Yeah. She looked great though.
She looked
fucking
cool.
Great.
She had like a punk style to her.
Mm-hmm. So you want to let them know what this is?
Yeah, they're gonna be doing the vintage carded 6-inch series on the vintage card, kind of like what Hasbro does right now.
Yeah, so they addressed the rumors of the Baroness. They're like, hey, it's fucking true. Did you watch the stream?
No, I didn't get a chance to. I was just about to, but ran out of time.
Hour and 45 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I ran out of time way back.
That was a long ass.
That would have been a long thing to skim through. But
yeah,
they did show I was gonna say that he's bald underneath the cap.
Yep. So yeah, they were saying like, yeah, we heard you. You know, we know that you guys are bitching out there. We're fixing it. Relax. And then all these retro carded figures, not only are they more accurate to the fucking original figures that came out, but they're also getting all their original accessories. So I mean, people were bitching, oh, that gun looks too sci-fi. Fortnite. I mean, these are real fucking guns right here. So,
yeah, well, I mean, they'll find something to bitch about, I'm sure.
Everybody finds something to complain about. Relax, guys.
All right, here we have the Marvel Legends controller wave. People are joking that controller just looks like Thanos.
I mean, all he is fucking Thanos repainted, right? And with the fucking dark side face.
Pretty much. I mean, the fucking even the shoulder pads and everything look like that really bad one that we got a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
So here's our Blue Marvel coming in the controller wave. We talked about this extensively last time.
Yeah, he looks fucking great, dude.
Looks good.
I would have liked outfit.
No butterflies though.
Is that for sure?
If he does have them, they're not going to work with that vest. So.
Well, yeah, the vest, but we don't know because we don't know what it looks like underneath. But more than likely, no.
Yeah, I'm assuming not.
That sucks. But I would have preferred the first original look. That would have been dope.
I like his older look, but like the more modern look where he has the cape and he kind of has more of like a Magneto style to him.
Oh, so with the mask or no mask?
No mask.
No mask.
Yeah.
See, I would like if they did the original suit.
I like the one you're talking about too. That looks cool, but I'm more familiar with him in his other form.
Yeah, it'd just be nice if we get more Blue Marvels.
So adding to the X-Men animated series VHS box style figures, we're getting the the animated Storm.
So this screenshot here doesn't do the figure justice. Just like this was from the stream, it looks better from the promo art. Like when you actually pre-order.
A cell shaded design, paint styling to try to make it look like it's straight out of the animated series. Here's a look at the full controller wave. It was went up for pre-order on 2/22 on Hasbro Pulse. We're getting the Donny Cates Thor,
Fortnite Thor,
or the Herald of Galactus Thor
with the Raven.
This was a possible teaser of something to come. People are thinking maybe 90s animated Beast. People are thinking
I heard Lizard,
possible like a reissue Andrew Garfield,
reissue of the Bath.
Here we have Iron Man from the controller wave.
So you could check out a review of this guy if you want to on Eve Rivera's page, and then
we have Madam Hydra.
I think one of the other reveals, Toy Bro.
Here we have Quake with an alternate Maria Hill head. So even if you don't want a Quake figure, you can snap on that Maria Hill head and have a Maria Hill. And that classic carded comic style Rhino. So this is different than the one we've gotten before, because the one we got before had more of a modern styling with screaming head. This one has more of a classic look to him.
Mm-hmm. And then the peg holes aren't there either. Because remember, there was peg holes here of like you could have shoulder armor or take it off, up to you.
Oh, I did.
But that was from it being a reissue of, I forgot what figure it was before that. Maybe Speedball. Here we go. So Toy Bro got the official reveal for this. He has the action figure review up on his channel if you want to check it out. So you were saying that it's perfect for what?
What?
You were saying that this figure is perfect for what? Speedball.
Oh, he completes one of the teams.
Oh no, I thought you were saying because he would be a good base for.
Oh, he would be a great Invincible custom. Yeah.
So just repaint that shit.
Custom. You just need to follow the lines and repaint.
Mm-hmm. And basically, yeah, that's all you got to really do.
But people are kind of mad because this one's kind of like a mashup of the different styles, and it's not like a very particular one that people wanted. So.
People are gonna bitch. Nobody's ever happy about it.
You know, here we have the Future Foundation stealth suit Spidey, and yet again, people are bitching that it's not just the.
Why isn't it just the regular one? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Give it to me.
I think it looks cool. I'm a sucker for a black and white design that looks kind of like the
Hell yeah.
Suit. I even bought that one of the random like symbiote suit Spideys that had that kind of black and white design just because it looked cool. Here we have the U.S. agent. People are mad about this too.
so I would have,
and I agree,
liked it on the 80th buck. I think that would have been dope to get him with the chainmail. I don't know if he ever had that look in the comics or not. I can't remember. I think that would have been awesome as hell. Just it looks slightly off to me. Something's up in either the head or
it just looks like a bad old cap. It looks like that Secret Wars cap that we got not that long ago that was like bad. It was just a bad design. Here we have the builder figure for the Infinity Ultron.
This is pretty fucking badass.
For a what if wave that's yet to be fully revealed.
I'm about to get that shit and fucking throw the Eric Killmonger head on that shit.
All right, now here, if you wanted, your definitive Storm, Jim Lee Storm, here it is. This is Mafex coming through with the Jim Lee Storm. Three different head sculpts. Yeah. All of them with the whiteout eyes, though. I'm surprised they didn't give her pupils for any of the faces.
They should have gave at least like one with the pupils.
One like calm face with pupils, where she's depowered. But man, that looks amazing, and it has the cloth goods for the cape, kind of like I'm pretty sure one of the old Marvel Legends Toy Biz ones had the cloth cape, and it was terrible. It was garbage.
Well, the most recent one had a cloth with like the little elastic bands around the wrist.
Yeah, and that one wasn't bad, but I'm thinking back to one when they used to do like the plastic. They tried to do the plastic cloth cape, like they made it out of plastic,
like the vinyl.
Like vinyl, yeah. Terrible. All right, so McFarlane is going all in again, and this is a lot of showcase. Stuff, actually, he's doing some Rebirth and some Tales from the Dark Multiverse. So here we have Ghostmaker.
I gotta say, this figure looks awesome except for around the knees. I think he just went a little bit too overboard with that.
Yeah, but this figure looks really cool. That almost looked like cloth to me. Like it almost looked like a bunch of bunched up cloth at the base of like where the legs are.
Yeah, they're really getting those patterns down, man, to make it make the plastic look like fucking material.
Yeah, but I mean, like it looks like, yeah, like you said, too much. Like he could have thinned it out a little or something.
Just a little bit. I'm picking this guy up. I already pre-ordered him, and I'm gonna be kit bashing him.
He could be used as like a Destiny Hunter, like just a few things and boom. Now this is probably the standout for me. This is gonna be a mega fig.
Pre-ordered him already.
Man-Bat. So he looks awesome. I freaking love me Man-Bat. Like he's one of my favorite Batman villains just because the design is so crazy. Here we got another mega fig, the Croc from Arkham Asylum.
I did not pre-order this guy, but I'll probably pick him up.
It's cool looking. I'm not the biggest fan of the Arkham Asylum like designs. I don't want to go buy a bunch of Arkham Asylum stuff. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, is that my Killer Croc? Not
no.
really.
But the face sculpt looks pretty dope though.
It does. This is honestly pretty fucking awesome. Did you see the little video that he did of these?
Yeah, I call these page punchers.
Yes.
Yeah, and the little figures have like what, 5 points of articulation, something like that.
A little bit more than that, but yeah.
The
Like
arms
head,
can move, the head can swivel, the legs can
waist.
move. Oh, I didn't see the waist. Okay, I missed that.
Yeah,
part.
waist moves as well. So yeah, it's a little bit odd. I think it's like 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 points for articulation. It's a little bit different, but I was like, you know what? I'll probably pick these up, man. This is a pretty good first wave. We got Batman in the blue Hush outfit, and I mean, dude, it's such an iconic cover that he has over there, the Jim Lee one with Batman sitting on top of the gargoyle looking over Gotham. Got Superman from the Rebirth, Flash from Flashpoint, Black Adam, and all these come in collector-friendly packaging with comics for only $10. That's killer.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass on these. I used to collect the MCU or the MU comic 2-packs, and that's where we first got that Future Foundation stealth suit. We got that with Doctor Doom.
Yep, I remember that shit.
I have that one still actually in my garage. All right, here's a look at what's this gonna be? Medieval Spawn's shield here.
The next Kickstarter.
Oh, okay. The next Kickstarter. Oh god.
Because he said that it's been a while since we. He said, and I quote, "It's been a while since we've been to Kickstarter. Just want to show you our next thing for Kickstarter." So, and he goes, "If you could guess what this is, and if you can't, here you go." Look at the amazing detail in that, man.
That does look super clean, but
I think I'm not gonna go all in like how I did with the first original Kickstarter. However,
learned our lesson,
we learned our lesson. The amount of detail that this torso section has for Medieval Spawn is fucking crazy. And this is just a prototype, and that looks like real fucking metal. Does it or does it not?
You're not wrong.
So
You're not wrong.
intricate.
But I feel like his detail is always pretty damn good, and I don't think that's the problem that we're gonna have. I don't think that's ever been the problem.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about the articulation. I honestly don't. I'm just gonna get this because I'm gonna want it. Just because it's gonna look fucking awesome. I'll take a couple photos. I'm not getting it for the articulation. I'm just gonna get it for.
I don't know. If
I like medieval.
By spending 60 on a Spawn figure again.
So if my hunch is correct, that's gonna be the regular retail version of
the one he's
medieval.
holding in his hands right there.
Yeah,
that's like a different Medieval Spawn, right?
That's the one from the comics right now.
The current one, okay.
Fully loaded out. You see all those weapons? You got a blade right there in the gauntlet. You got an axe, a spear, a shield. You got it looks like a cloth cape. It seemed like cloth the way that he moved it, because it did not move like plastic, man. Because it was like that.
It looks like cloth to me, draping down the way it is.
So I was just like, holy shit.
Now, question: do you think the Kickstarter Medieval Spawn will be more classic, or do you think it'll be modern?
More classic. More classic. It's definitely not going to be modern. What's going to be modern is this one. He said he goes, here goes the figure I'm not supposed to show you. You can see the back. Because he was showing off the wave, and I can't remember if I got pictures of, I think I have pictures of the wave. I hope I do.
Doesn't the big one, nope. Doesn't the big one, well, we can talk about it. Doesn't the big one have, or doesn't the modern one have like a really big axe?
He does.
And he's way bigger.
He is.
He's like Juggernaut size almost usually, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know then what they're going to go for then, which interpretation.
See, that's what was throwing me off with that. No, you didn't get him.
No, fuck. So, I mean, we talked about it though. He put up some other figures.
Yeah,
so
he's gonna
Spawn in the Throne that you can see right here at the bottom. Spawn in the Throne,
which I learned something weird about it.
What's up?
There's no. The only cape that it comes with is that hood piece. There's no other cape piece. So when you take him off the throne, he's literally just has that neck piece on and nothing else.
that's fine for me because you gotta. Well, I mean, he probably should have put on a add-on piece, to be honest. However, for me, more than likely, I'm just gonna keep him on the throne. It
Well, the
is a
cool thing
different
is,
head as well, and he did retool the Mortal Kombat spawn.
you could take that and now throw on one of those custom capes on it, and it'll be so
Mhm.
much easier than having to do any of the customization that you would have had to do to get the cape off.
Exactly,
This is gonna be like
100%
a
that.
fresh body.
We're also getting Samurai spawn. We're also getting Haunt, which we talked about before months
Samurai
ago.
spawn. I thought we were getting ninja spawn.
Or Ninja spawn, whatever, same shit to me.
No, it's different.
Splitting hairs there, Matt. So I heard that it was going to be wave 2, but it ended up being wave 3. So I was wrong with what wave it was, but yeah. And then we got Overkill, which people are complaining that it's a more modern look on Overkill rather than a classic look. So again, people are going to complain.
Super deformed. Like they didn't go super deformed this time.
My standout was Haunt. Haunt looks fucking amazing. Yeah, I pre-ordered him. That was the first figure I pre-ordered.
Haunt looks like a White Lantern mixed with a symbiote.
I mean, he kind of is. I mean, his thing is it's a symbiote as well.
Really?
Yeah, his whole entire thing is that his thing is a symbiote as well, basically, the way that it works. But yeah, I mean, people were just saying McFarlane. I mean, I told you this before last time. That people were just saying that McFarlane is a one-trick pony. All he has is Spawn. He can't do anything else.
So
isn't completely true.
Took back Venom.
Basically, yeah. So I mean, that was back in 2012, and this was it was a team up between Kirkman and McFarlane.
I'm low-key excited for the Ninja Spawn, but at the same time, I know what the articulation is going to be like, and I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do with them. So at the same time, I'm not.
What do you want to do with Ninja Spawn, which you don't think you could do?
Ninja poses.
Ninja poses.
Yeah.
Such as
Pretty
what?
much. I don't know. There's just like the kick from the cover.
I'm sure you could do that.
I don't know, dude.
And plus, just fucking take the pieces off, throw it on a gold skeleton or gold whatever fucking the Mezco.
A Gomez.
Yeah, just throw it on there and fucking fuck it. Get enough. Kit bash it.
That'd be kind of dope, actually.
Moving over to Storm Collectibles.
Here we have Getsu Fuma from Getsu Fumadin. It's a like a hack and slash game. It's an older game, and they just recently made a newer version of it called Undying Moon.
Dude, this shit looks fucking wicked, bro.
It looks badass. From what I heard, the gameplay is kind of mediocre, but
yeah, fuck the game.
Design
this
looks
figure
amazing.
though.
And then this is his older
right?
brother, Getsu Rando, and he's the antagonist. So he's like, your older brother who's kind of a dick because you ended up becoming the king and not him.
The Virgil. Virgil
kind of Devil May Cry. Yeah, they're involved with demons and shit. Yeah.
Virgil to his Dante. This, I forgot to get a screenshot of the Sub-Zero, but let him know what this is, bro.
Is this Storm's first 1/6 scale figure?
I don't believe it's their first. I think that it was. I use quotations. Let me loosely use figure. I think before it was just more like statues.
Okay, so possibly Storm's first 1/6 scale action figure. It's Mortal Kombat Scorpion.
Yeah, and this is awesome, man. I gotta say, like, it's the MK11,
right?
Yeah, MK11. It doesn't.
Yeah, look at the logo.
Yeah, that's what that's what it's supposed to be. MK11. It looks great, man. They have him and they have Sub-Zero. Those are their first two offerings, and I haven't seen an official announcement yet from Storm. I don't believe they didn't have it on their page, and it hasn't gone up for pre-order yet. So I'm thinking these figures are going to be 150-ish.
That wouldn't be out of the ballpark range. 3-0 does their 1/6 scale figures at about 180 or 169 to 180. I could definitely see this one going for that price, especially with Storm and how bulky and thick their plastic is. I could see them charging.
Oh, there's cloth. I thought that was plastic, but that looks like it's cloth.
It does actually.
Yeah, look.
Wow.
I did not catch that.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
could be their sculpting.
I think there's cloth, man. I think the upper is cloth too.
I guess we'll have to wait to see what they like when they actually go live with it. But I love the swords. I like the design of that scorpion. Actually, it looks really.
You know what? Yeah, I'm taking my 150, and I'm saying probably what you're talking about, the 180.
Definitely.
Can't wait to see like maybe a skull face as well.
I like to fill it in hands because I feel like that would be a good filling figure right there. It looks sturdy. I mean, if it does have cloth goods, I'd like to see how they pull off their cloth goods because I haven't seen any Storm Collectibles cloth goods yet. So it'd be interesting. I don't know if I get the first one that comes out because the first one usually has issues when they put out something brand new like this.
I'll go for it.
But the second one might be the one to get.
I'll be the guinea pig, bro. I got you.
All right, go for it.
And I'll let you know.
Like you could be the guinea pig, like the people who bought those. What was that SH Figure Arts, the big ones?
The Imagination.
That weird line that came out where they did the Goku and the Vegeta.
Like the 10-inch, 11-inch Imagination, whatever.
Imaginex or whatever. Yeah, that one.
Way good.
Imagination works.
So let's go ahead and hop into anime and what we've been watching.
I just noticed we're both wearing Jujutsu Kaisen shirts.
Hey, there we go.
Our boy.
Let me see. What have I been watching? I watched. The only thing I really watched was today. The new episode of Attack on Titan, and man, so like I forgot to talk about this last week.
Don't spoil too much. I didn't watch this one yet.
But you watched last week's, right?
I think so. I might have. I don't remember. Anyways, what's up?
So we found out that somebody survived. Mr. Levi Ackerman isn't dead. You didn't know?
Nope.
Shit, that was revealed.
Yeah, that makes me happy. That makes me happy.
Yeah, it was revealed.
Does he come back like a badass, or is he like dying?
So he's not technically dying. However, like so they show that he's alive, and because they show Hanji, and she's dragging him. And they just show her dragging a body, and they're like, "Who is that?" And then it's like a close up, and it's Levi, and his face is all bandaged. You only see like part of his eye. And he's all like covered up and covered in bandages and shit like that. Then go on to the next episode. They kind of show a little bit of what Hanji and Levi were doing when Aaron activated his powers and talked to all the descendants of what's that chick's name? Yeah, Ymir. So Hanji and Levi heard him talk. So Levi was basically in a coma. He woke up from that. Hanji she had just finished stitching Levi's fucking face. So like she stitched his face back together. I was like, God damn, dude, Hanji's a fucking G, bro. And fucking Levi's a beast for going through. Because like if you remember, his face was fucked up.
Oh, he's all messed up.
Yeah, she stitched it back to where he looked normal, and it just looks like two lines across his face going from top all the way down to bottom sideways, and there's just a bunch of stitches running across his face. And then he's missing some fingers too.
Oh, yeah.
From when the Thunder Spear blew up. So he's missing fingers, those are done. Face is stitched back together. Oh, and then Armin.
Yeah, fucked up.
Yeah, Armin catches back up to Connie and stops Connie from feeding Falco to his mother. So yeah, that
was a little weird. The whole Connie part.
It was. I felt like it came out of left field.
Connie's usually a pretty like cool dude
and level-headed, and it kind of like irked me because. Like you said, Connie has never been like that, and then so Armin goes, "Fine, if you're gonna throw Falco in there, fuck that. I'll let your mom live." And Armin throws himself, and he's gonna throw himself into Connie's mom's mouth. So Connie throws Falco down, stops Armin from going into his mom's mouth, and then he's all like, "Oh, it's okay. I came to my senses. I should have realized it sooner." Blah blah blah. So I'm like. Dude, you guys all just wasted time. You guys wasted time. Like, you wasted my time with last episode, and this episode is basically just filler. I usually don't feel like this, but it's like I felt like it was so hyped with everything going on. I just want the rumbling and all the shit, like everyone to start getting fucked up and everything. Like, that was the other thing they showed where
They're gonna take it as long as possible.
basically the memes that have been going on is like, oh, every episode is just like all the colossal titans walking. You finally see the last titan and they're like, oh, about time, it's been days. Oh, I think of them walking as the bells of freedom and blah 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 blah. It's so relaxing. And I'm like, bull fucking shit. There's no way these motherfuckers are basically making an earthquake every time they take a step. There's no way that's fucking relaxing at all. But whatever. I digress. But yeah, man, it was decent. I'm not gonna say it was good. It was decent.
Well, speaking of filler, I've been watching. I went back to watch Naruto, and I'm using the anime filler list. So I actually got pretty far. I got to see Madara, the real Madara, in action finally.
Hey, that's what's up. Okay, so
so I finally understand what you meant. I still don't know who Toby is yet. We still don't know who the fuck he is yet. Like, he hasn't revealed himself truly yet, so don't tell me yet.
Oh, you'll get I'm
getting there. We're getting there. I just basically right now the 5 Kage are fighting Madara, and Naruto and B are fighting.
Are they really fighting him though?
Toby. Well, Lady Tsunade. Oh, I mean, he could be doing genjutsu to all of them, but
more like getting their ass whipped. But yeah.
Well, Lady Tsunade. I mean, the Tsuchikage, the little dude, he's hella badass. Inoki, he's cool.
Oh yeah,
he's particle style jutsu, and Lady Tsunade is like going off, and they're all just working together, pretty badass. So it's cool to see them all fighting. And then Itachi and Sasuke just met up, and they're fighting Kabuto right now. So that's going to be interesting to see.
Itachi and Sasuke. That's just so emotional, dog. How far? Where exactly are they at?
They just started fighting with Kabuto.
All right.
Like, the fight hasn't even begun. They're still like talking to him. You know how they have to talk for 10 minutes first before the fight. Well, the funniest thing happened though, because like the funniest thing happened, and I thought like it was hilarious because like Itachi's talking to Sasuke, and he's like, "So I'm gonna use my because Sasuke's gonna go and just try to kill Kabuto," and he stops him. He's like, "What the hell? Like, he's our enemy." And he's like, "Okay, but like if you kill him, this genjutsu or the reanimation is not gonna stop." He's like, "So I'm gonna use my Tsukiyomi on him. Then I'm gonna tell him what then I'm gonna make him tell us what the weakness is, and then while he's still under my Tsukinome or whatever Tsukiyomi, then I'm gonna make him undo the jutsu." And then he's like, and then Kabuto's like, "Well, thank you for the play-by-play. I hope it goes as smooth as you say." And like, I was like, what a fucking idiot! Like, why would you just say that in front of him? Like, just give away your whole plan. Like,
and talk about breaking the fourth wall, kind of.
Yeah, it was just funny because even Kabuto basically said what I was thinking. Like, at the same time, he's like, "Thanks for the play-by-play." I was like, "What the fuck?"
There's actually something that's pretty fucking awesome that's gonna happen, and it'll be a surprise to you.
Well, the whole thing with the tail beasts was pretty cool too. When you got to see all them and got to see them in their little baby forms and stuff, like that was cool.
Oh, what'd you think of the little song?
It was pretty cute. It's pretty funny. It's kind of funny.
It is. And they ended up doing like a animation style of like that for like a Rock Lee show. You can actually find it like on.
I saw that a little bit of that. I wasn't too.
I mean, it's not for us, man. It's aimed towards kids. So
yeah, but still.
That's why it's aimed like in that animation style.
Even the original Naruto captures children though. Like you don't need to, you don't need to dumb it down that much.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to get like the 5-year-olds, bro.
I'm trying. Yeah, right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've watched. No, I fell behind on Attack on Titan. Just ever since I finished Demon Slayer, I was like, I was on a high,
Dude, it's sad right now. It's sadness. Like I was telling Jade, I was like, man, there's so much good shit happening. There was Boba Fett. There was Peacemaker. There was Demon Slayer. There was Attack on Titan. And it was like all 4 of these shows all within like the same week. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, every day you had something good to watch, basically.
I'm like, motherfucker. Even Euphoria, I'm like, oh, man. And now it's like one by one, every show is coming to an end. I'm
finally,
like, oh, fuck.
I've been watching Bleach again, too. So I went back to watch that again. I started back at the Arrancar arc.
Dude, ever since I got done with watching Ichigo be Aizen, I I just haven't been motivated to finish it because like I remember.
Is there anything good after that?
And I'm like, there's really not, bro. That's why I'm just like, I'm not really even like.
Just wait for the new stuff.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do because like that ending was not. Yeah, it wasn't hype at all. Kind of sucked. Kind of sucked ass.
Well, that was it for me for anime this week. I still need to go back and finish Yu Yu Hakusho, but people say it gets really bad after the tournament arc. Like, people say the next season after that is pretty trash.
I don't remember.
Apparently the end is really bad. Like, the guy just wanted to end it.
Oh, shit. That's never good.
Yeah.
Okay, getting to some anime news. Near Automata. So it's coming to TV anime. So yeah, this is a Square Enix RPG, action RPG game. There's a bunch of action figures and memes and a bunch of other stuff on. This has been, I think,
the main
also
character
10 years now.
The main character is probably one of the most cosplayed female characters.
Oh,
like,
for
ever.
sure. But
besides, like Harley Quinn.
I think the game's been out for like close to 10 years or something like that.
I've never played it. I thought it was some kind of weird like sex game, so I didn't want to.
I did too, just because the chick looks like she's like a maid type of thing, and she's thick as fucking busty, but it's still like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want my lady walking in one like
exactly like what the
booty's hanging out and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. They did post up a teaser, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay.
You're like, it's a male fantasy, obviously. And this doesn't help at all either. This trailer.
It really doesn't. And it doesn't clear anything up for me either. See? And it basically just shows off the still image of what the poster is. So, Near Automata is coming out later on this year from what rumors are. No exact date, just, hey, it's going to be an anime, and that's about it. So, cool. Today was the Pokemon Direct. They showed off this image, which is just showing off an animation, like a still image, just like a real early render of Pokemon Arceus, but an anime. So, not sure which Pokemon that is. I don't believe that's Arceus. I don't know who that would be. But yeah, just a boy on a riverbank in the snow, and it's going to be taking place in that time period, which is, kind of cool, kind of interesting. Not sure if it's going to be a movie, a show, what exactly. They just said that there was going to be an anime adaptation of this video game, and I'm down for that. I'm cool with that. And then Primal is getting a season 2. Jade sent this. I'm not sure about Primal. I've never watched that. This looks like Adult Swim, almost like the same anime style as Death Clock. So I'm assuming it's done by the same dude.
It looks like Samurai Jack more to me.
I guess.
Like Samurai Jack style. But apparently this is one of those shows where they don't really say many words throughout the whole show.
Really?
Like apparently like they don't utter like a single word like between the two of these things. Like it's all like,
I can see that because the dude's a fucking caveman.
Guttural, body language, things like that. So it's pretty I want to check it out. I've been hearing really good things about it. Not only from Jade, but from other people too.
Okay, well.
But if Jade likes something, it has to be pretty good because Jade don't like many things.
That is true. So that's all we got for anime news. Let's go ahead and transition into some gaming news. Or sorry, we should talk about gaming, what we've been doing. So if you don't mind, actually, I'd like to start us off. I did
take it away.
Some stuff that I got here.
All I have to say is Fortnite, so go for it.
So I did order some Pokemon cards, and so I ordered them. They shipped out, and I don't know. Supposedly the dude said that he sent them. I never got them. I waited like fucking 3 weeks and fucking got nothing. And I bought them through TCG Player through their website.
Yeah, that's what I use.
So since I never got them, I contacted them, filed a claim. They actually sent me replacements. So I got, these two are the same, which is Rillaboom, fully evolved VMAX, and then this is the VMAX version. Nice. So yeah, just some full art cards, and these are pretty fucking awesome.
Those are the ones you ordered?
Yeah, these are the ones that I ordered. So TCG, because you know how usually like people could sell on TCG?
Yeah, they have like third-party sellers, yeah.
Yeah, so since I never got them, TCG sent these replacements to me.
Like
They're like,
legit.
okay, we'll cover it. So that is one thing. Their customer service is great. I cannot knock them. I can't complain about them. The third party, they suck since, they said, oh, we sent it. There's no guarantee.
Channel Fireball is also a really good site to use as well.
Which one?
Channel Fireball.
Hi, Loki.
It's the same as TCG. They pull a bunch of stores, but usually they got a pretty comparable or cheaper price than TCG.
Hey, baby.
Depending on what you're looking for.
I'm gonna have to check them out then. But this all I had was just that, and I've been playing Bloons Tower Defense 6. I don't know if you've been playing that, but I've been playing that like crazy right now. It's a mobile game.
Were those cards expensive though? I was gonna ask.
No, like a couple bucks each. Okay. I think I paid $10. I was wondering,
like, what's their policy on, like, what if they were like $50, $60, $70 cards each?
I'm pretty sure they would have replaced them, but no, it was like $10 for the three of them.
Pretty chill though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it was cool. What you call it? I'm waiting to get in my V-Star set. It's crazy, man, because I ordered a pre-release kit, and that's not coming to me until like sometime next week. I want to say like they're shipping it out March 11th, which is a pre-release kit. That's supposed to come out first. However, Amazon had the set up already. So I'm getting my ETB through Amazon on Tuesday. So maybe next week on the stream, I'll open it up live, the whole entire ETB.
Nice.
So yeah, that's the newest set that's out right now with starring Arceus to coincide with the whole entire Pokemon Arceus game.
Maybe I'll try to find some out in the wild and open up some with you.
Maybe we could do a stream just of that.
Maybe.
Dope. Well, let's go ahead and get into some gaming news. Let me switch over to the next. There we go. Not bad. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with some TCG stuff. So, did you hear about this, man?
Sure did. Magic Gathering
and Street Fighter collab. So this is E-Honda. So I'm just going to show off the artwork.
I think they call this a certain thing when they do these mashups. That they've been doing it for a while now.
Secret Lair.
Secret Lair. There you go. They did it with Dungeons and Dragons. They did one where it was like all cool, like Egyptian art and stuff like that. They do a bunch of weird stuff.
Guile.
The Guile one's cool. The Chun-Li one, I love that one. That one's cool.
Ken.
I don't know.
All these, they're great. I love this
Zangief one's awesome.
Zangief wrestling a fucking grizzly, dude.
Now, the thing is, I think when you buy the Secret Lair set, I think you get all the cards that they show off here.
So, yeah, you get all these. So, there's two different bundles that you could buy. So, you could buy, so it's 8 cards. You could get the foil one for 50, or you could get the non-foil for 40. So, if I was going to do it, I'd get the foil set. That's just me. And I think I'm going to just buy these for investment purposes. It's a nice little awesome thing. You also get a box, which is cool. It says Secret Lair X Street Fighter. You also get a redemption code. So you don't get the sleeves right now. However, the redemption code is for 8 Street Fighter card sleeves at a later date that you're going to get through and unlock through the, what do they call it? I think it's the MTG dungeon or cavern, something like that. So it's just like to buy like their official product. So anyways, you type in your code, and then it'll unlock the 8 sleeves. So you'll get a notification. Anybody who buys a set will get the notification saying, hey, they're up in the store right now.
Is it through MTG Arena?
No, yeah, there we go. MTG, I knew it was something like that. MTG Arena. So you get the code to unlock it on MTG Arena. At a later date, you can redeem the eight sleeves for your cards.
That's like their mobile game, MTG Arena. I guess they have a marketplace there too. Gil, before you decide to invest in these, you might want to check out Tolarian Academy's video on the Secret Lair. Mm-hmm. Is it worth it? Because he kind of breaks it down and kind of shows you what each of the sets have been kind of worth. And you can kind of go and look up the cards that they're releasing and see what their current prices are. And because like that'll kind of give you an estimate of what the re-release is going to be like, you know? Because some of these cards are very common cards that they're releasing. They're just making them foil versions of them.
Well, I thought there was Well, they have 2 different sets up for purchase right now.
I know, but what I'm saying is like this is a
Toy.
manufactured set where you're gonna get what you're gonna get no matter what. So like the rarity of that is a lot lower than say, you know, something pulled out of a set.
Oh no, I understand that. I mean, I'm just taking a chance, man.
Yeah, no, I get it. But I would
gamble.
just, like I said, just do some research first.
Okay.
I mean, it's not $50 ain't much, but you know what I mean. If you're gonna buy like multiples of them, then you might want to check first.
No, just one set. I'm good. G.I. Joe Mission Critical.
This looks interesting.
This was another thing that was revealed during the whole entire stream. So this is pretty awesome. You could go ahead and sign up for the pre-release notification. My wife is making fun of me. You can't see. But anyways, so you can sign up for email notifications right now. And if you do, you'll be the first one to know about it. And then if you order directly through the people who make it, it's called... can't remember what the company is. It's something games. Renegade. There we go. Renegade Games. So you order through renegadegames.com, sign up for their email list. You order the game directly from them, and you get an exclusive Snake Eyes figure. So you're going to get like the small little mini... what do they call them, Matt?
Wasn't it a Commander figure?
No. Well, so the exclusive one is going to be a Snake Eyes. But what are those little... The miniatures. The miniatures that you paint up. So yeah, this is like a Critical Role type game. So this is like just some of the prototype stuff that they're showing off.
This is cool because it's merging a miniature game with a card game. Like it seems like you have cards that are going to determine like your attacks, but you're going to have those attacks are going to be based on like all the amount of troops and things you have. So you're probably going to have like cards that put like X amount of Cobra troops in, and you're going to put those miniatures into play, and then you're going to have like an attack card. This does X amount of damage for how many troops you have in play or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's interesting. I'm kind of excited to see this. Like, I mean, just as a gamer in general, I like, you know, tabletop and card games. So to see them fuse like that, it's not something I typically play, but this is something I would look into.
And for audio listeners out there, like you can't see what we're showing off right now, but there's a Major Blood, and it says the card is Cobra will prevail, Major Blood. His health is 4. He's a fast guard type. Deal 2 damage to each hero twice. So damn, 2 damage to each hero twice. That's a total of 4 damage per hero. Then they show like a little miniature of a Cobra Trooper. So that's kind of cool, man. Here goes Duke.
And the miniatures look great, actually. They look really good.
Awesome. So there goes a Duke.
He looks like Duke Nukem.
there goes a Snake Eyes. Baroness. So there's different levels of of the villains and stuff like that. And one thing that they did say, they said, as of right now, Cobra is the top villain. So there definitely will be expansion packs, definitely be different levels and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know what's to come exactly. We could only speculate. This is one of the characters right here, Cover Girl. She's a tank driver. Once per battle, use a vehicle for -1 cost.
Check that out too, vehicle. Yeah. So we might even see some vehicle miniatures. So who knows?
Exactly. You already know.
Or maybe they might do cardboard cutout.
I'm thinking we're going to get a miniature, man.
Back in the day, there was like this Jurassic Park game, and like it was a board game, but you built up the pieces to the board using like cardboard, and they built like a compound.
Oh,
so your characters could move like vertically too. So maybe it'd be something kind of like that too.
Duke, Conrad S. Hauser, First Sergeant. Once per battle, a hero of your choice may re-roll any number of dice during an attack. That's crazy. That's really crazy.
It looks like there's going to be quite a bit of layers to this game.
This is the exclusive Snake Eyes that you could only get if you order through Renegade Games. So this isn't up yet. I signed up for the notifications. I think I'm going to go in so I get this exclusive figure.
See, look at the top. It says Commando on it.
Commando, codename Snake Eyes.
That's cool.
So yeah, can't really read all of it, but it says something battle when any hero rolls something or more results during an attack. Yeah, so
legendary Commando.
Yeah, there we go. There goes our 3D render of what he's going to look like, and then we got.
Okay, do you know any? Is there any ideas of when that Kickstarter is going to close down?
So it hasn't even opened up yet.
Oh, it
so
hasn't even opened yet. Okay, cool.
No, it has not opened up. So all it is right now is just they're telling people sign up for the newsletter. More details to come. That's it.
Getting the word out there. So
They
yeah,
just
if
said
you're
later on
interested
this
in
year.
that, if you're interested in a GI Joe board game / card game, you know, get on that. That looks really interesting. And it might actually be like a hot seller too. It might be like the next big, you know, board game type of deal.
That's why I'm gonna hop on it. You know, there's a jump off point, so I'm gonna hop on at the jump off point, like it's starting up. So yeah, what's called everybody's favorite X-Men couple, I'd say, Rogue and Gambit. At least they're my favorite couple.
Same, yeah.
Oh, so there's an update too, because I was like, what the fuck is this? There's an update to Pokemon Arceus that came out today. It is free DLC. Matt, I'm mad about this. Free DLC to Pokemon Arceus.
Why are you mad?
Bro, because fucking we had to pay for Sword and Shield another $30.
True. And do we ever get any Pokemon Snap DLC for free?
No, we never got shit.
Weak.
So I think they're done. I think that's it. They didn't even bring up anything at the Pokemon Direct about Pokemon Snap. They brought up Pokemon Go, Pokemon Arceus. More news is coming. But anyways, so there's an expansion that's going on right now. It's called Daybreak. Pokemon Arceus Daybreak. So right now, you could DLC that. You could get 30 free Ultra Balls, Gigaton Balls, and Jet Balls by doing Mystery Gift, typing in the code Arceus Adventure. And that is valid until March 31st. As for the new content, it starts today. The video clip showed a mass outbreak of Hisuian, Growlithe, and Zoroark. According to news release, the update will also include more chances of players to battle legendary Pokemon and Wardens. So that's pretty awesome. So
yeah, and that game hasn't even been out a full month yet, has it?
It has not, man. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
They must have done some record sales on that game or something.
I think so, man. I really think so.
To act so quickly.
So here goes some more news. I know I was expecting this though. So
I thought this was gonna be a movie though.
Oh yeah, because it starts off live action. For audio listeners, it's a guy going through like a
hallway.
I don't know, hallway.
Looks like a security officer.
Yeah, you see some red and blue, red and purple light.
Game Freak logo.
Yeah.
Looks like a Japanese security officer. Opens the door to a totally different place.
Oh yeah, by the way, there was about like 30 seconds building up to the moment of him walking through that hallway. So I cut all that shit out. I was like, man, this is taking way too long.
30 seconds of nothing. Rumbling in the coffee, kind of Jurassic Park moment there.
Everything's going crazy.
Lights flickering, a little bit of short circuit here. A little bit of batteries not included. And boom. Now we're in the Pokemon.
New region, man. This is Gen 9. New region here. It's almost giving the vibes of Gen 8 though, with like the open worldness type of thing, and almost like Pokemon Arceus as well.
Now, what part of the world do you think this is going to take place in? I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Like the main part looked like it was almost like London. I want to say.
Feels like they already did Italy, right?
Yeah, they already did Italy. I don't think they've done London yet. So yeah, we
maybe
get
like Australia,
Larvitar, Tini, Pikachu, Blissey, a bunch of favorites here. No new Pokemon to showed off in the game yet. Just everything looks beautiful. That almost looks
like the house from Sword and Shield.
Yeah, for real. I'm not sure now. Then, you know, they use the Pokemon Switch OLED. You know, then we go back to the real world. Everything calms down a little bit more. Get some knocking. And the new starters.
Going on mannequin. On a picture.
Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet.
And the Pokemon Company is going to have us going down for that one.
So I do gotta say, I'm kind of releasing late 2022. So I think that's pretty crazy, man. Within the course of 1 year, we're getting 3 games. Because Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out November. Arceus came out in January. And then now we're getting this towards the end of this year. So it's like
Before
Pokemon
Christmas.
Scarlet and Violet. You know that it's going to be before Christmas because they're trying to get in on that money.
Yep.
So I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, 3 games in a year. So this is another look at a still of the 3 starters. We get grass, fire, water.
You can bet your money on one thing.
What's up?
That Game Freak has grown ever since Nintendo bought him.
Oh, for fucking sure. Yeah, that's 100%. So we have a grass cat, a fire crocodile, and a water duck. So I got to say, these designs, they aren't my favorite, but they are interesting. So this is the fire starter. He's Coco. That's his name.
He looks like one of the Bubble Bobble lizards.
He does. He fucking does. Holy shit.
That's why I kind of like him.
Quaxley, the water duck.
He looks like a duck with a pompadour.
He does.
That's what he is. He looks like Farfetch's like cooler cousin.
And this name, Sprig Gatito, the grass cat. And I gotta say, out of the 3, she is catching my eye. She, he, whatever, this design is catching my eye. The grass cat. So out of the 3, who would you choose, Matt, if you're picking a starter? Are you going fire? Are you going water? Or are you going grass, man?
I'm going Bubble Bobble because that's the hardest way to go. Fire.
Bubble Bobble fire. You're going against the grain. Okay. Yeah. Oh,
that's the most challenging path.
I almost forgot. I thought we were done. I thought we were done with video game news. I completely forgot about this.
No, you forgot about Street Fighter. Well, that's not. I mean, I don't blame you.
No. Fuck that. It looks great, man.
No, this is super underwhelming for me.
Daddy Ryu looking great, man. Where's the trailer? Oh, motherfucker. Did I delete the trailer?
You might have. I don't know.
I fucking deleted the trailer.
Or is it an entertainment? No, it's not an entertainment. It was a game. Yeah. Well, it wasn't much of a trailer anyways. All it was like Ryu standing there and some other guy standing there, and the dude flexes his muscles and he's wearing an American flag, and then Ryu flexes his muscles and they both go all out at each other, and then it ends.
I mean, that's kind of true, but it's kind of not. And then that dude, his name is Luke. Have you ever heard of him before?
Nope.
Okay.
I thought he was going to be like Cody, or like somebody related to Cody.
No.
He just looks super like regular, like a regular ass dude.
That's funny. No, he's made an appearance before.
When? Don't say Street Fighter 5.
No, I want to say 3 or 4.
Really?
So here goes the trailer, just real quick. Street Fighter 6.
Maybe 3 Third Strike or whatever. Oh, you got it.
To me, it looks great, man. He's big as shit, man. Like, that legit looks like the Hulk.
All right. You ready?
Veiny as shit, man. I'm like, what the fuck is that shit?
He has, like, insta steroids.
Street Fighter 6.
It's just a little teaser. That's all it is. It's not really it's not a trailer. It's a teaser.
Yeah, I wonder if they will give us a trailer or not.
I'm sure they'll give us something soon, but yeah, man. It gets me hype. I like Street Fighter. Street Fighter has always been one of my favorite games. I love fighting games, to be honest. You know that, man. I like fighting games. So yeah, I'll check it out. I'll give it a chance.
Something bothers me about the way most of the fighting games are moving to these super oversized characters. Like, all the characters are super big and muscular, and like they're taking up like a big chunk of the screen, as opposed to like back in the day. Like, remember when Mortal Kombat first started? Slender. Everybody was like a normal sized person. Now they're all like these steroided out beasts of characters. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I like to see a little more variety in the.
Because people want to be like, yeah, destroy me, mama. Yeah,
destroy
daddy.
Me, Ryu.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold me down.
That's exactly what it is, mama.
Damn gamers, dude. You all weirdos.
So let's go ahead and get into some entertainment and what we've been watching as far as live action TV and movies. Matt, go ahead and start us off there.
Well, finished the Book of Boba Fett. finally, watched that last episode. Very good, very good. Yep, you're right. How did I fall asleep? I don't know. That episode was insane. Just the amount of pure action.
I told you, dude. That
in.
shit was wild.
I must have fell asleep in like the first 5 minutes, dude. Because
because that's the slowest point is just the beginning, man.
Yeah,
that's it. Because after that, it's just like boom, 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 bunch of shit happening.
Dude, the Rancor, him on the Rancor just tearing shit up was sick.
That shit was awesome.
Cad Bane, I'm kind of sad that they killed him off. I knew it was going to end up happening.
I don't think they killed him off.
You know?
I don't think they killed him off.
It's another incident where they shot each other in the head but didn't kill each other?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he's dead.
And he did get stabbed through, but I mean, we've seen Boba go through some pretty fucked up shit too and come back from the back.
I mean, dude, last time the motherfucker got shot in the head. Cad Bane got shot in the head, and he's still going around at fucking 70 years old, and he got shot in the head back like, I don't know, in his 30s or some shit like that, 40s.
Yeah, I like him as a character. He's cool. Hopefully, we'll get to see more live action of him. And maybe, hopefully, we'll get to see some younger live action of him when he's like in his prime doing his thing, like.
Dude, if they show him training Boba, that would be sick as fuck.
That'd be cool too. I'd like to see them maybe like going on some jobs together. I don't know if that ever happened in the canon or not, but like that would be some cool stuff to see. Them like doing some fucked up shit together, like some dirty shit. You know what I mean? Like betraying their like dudes type of shit or something. Like I don't know.
Yeah, because people want to bitch like, Boba's just a goody fucking Boba. Shut the fuck.
Like, well, it's the point we're seeing him at that's making that,
Yeah.
Me and my lady started watching this. I popped in on them watching this show called Love Is Blind. And I gotta tell you, dude,
oh my god, my wife was. It's on Netflix, right? My wife was talking.
These people
about
are
it,
nuts, bro. These people are.
So for the people that don't know, that don't have wives or girlfriends, go ahead and explain the premise of it.
Basically, I guess the show started. I didn't catch the beginning of it, but basically, the show starts off with it's just a bunch of people talking to each other. They don't see each other. They can only talk to each other, and they have dates where they just talk to each other, and they kind of figure out who they want to marry by just talking to the person, not ever seeing the person. And then once they decide, then they meet the person. And then after that, they have like so many weeks to get married. So then they go to meet each other's parents and stuff like that, and friends and family to let them know that they're going to get married to this person that they just met. And
I think it's like 2 weeks or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 weeks. There's one couple in particular, Jessica and Mark. I guess Jessica was hung up on this other dude, but then ended up getting with Mark. But then she goes home with Mark and is like so just so obsessed about her age difference with him because she's like 34, even though she looks like she's maybe 44, and she's with the dude who's like 24 or something like. So there's a 10 years age difference, which like a lot of people don't think that's that big of a difference, but like she's like tripping on it the whole time, and she's just acting crazy. She's a drunk for one. Like every time you see her, she's always drinking wine or beer or shots or something. And then at one point, she gave her fucking dog wine. She lets the dog lick out of her wine glass. I'm like, dude, you are a drunk fucking.
She needs
you're a drunk crazy lady. Like you need some meds or something. Like this show's crazy though. If you want to see some crazy real people and make yourself feel better about how you are, about how you're not that crazy, watch this show. There's 2 or 3 dudes on this show who could literally be serial killers the way they are, the way they act. It's so fucking weird, bro. Like, even my daughter was like, these guys are serial killers. I was like, right? Like, these guys are not normal dudes.
Crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah. But so that show, I finished watching Archive 81. I don't know if I talked about that last week, but I finished that. Yeah. Okay, finished Midnight Mass, finished all those shows. Haven't really found anything new to get onto. My lady told me about what was going down in Euphoria, but I didn't get to hear the end of it. So why don't you go ahead and enlighten us?
Oh, okay. So there's actually no ending as of right now because ended on a cliffhanger. Well, it ended on a cliffhanger, man. Like, so what'd you call it? What's her name? Fuck, Cassie's sister. Can't remember her name. Starts with the L. I think it's like Lizzie or something like that. Anyways. She puts on her play that she's been wanting to tell, right? And it's heavily inspired by true events.
By everybody's lives?
Yeah, her and her friends and their lives. So she's putting all their business out there. And if you know, you know. They talk about Rue, her drug addictions, and like everything that she went through. And the thing is, she had a fucked up life, man. Her and then even like Cassie and them, like both of them, they don't have their fathers for different reasons. Like Cassie and her sister don't have their father because he turned to drugs. He got hurt at work or something like that, fucked up his back, started taking pain pills, and then he started getting addicted to them. And then it took over and destroyed his fucking life, and he started basically becoming a crackhead and living off the streets and shit like that. Rue's dad died due to cancer. She turned to drugs to numb the pain. Then they talk about, Maddie and Nate's relationship, and that Nate, they hint at it that Nate is secretly gay. Or bisexual. And the thing is, you don't know if he's gay, if he's bisexual, if he's struggling with that.
Or it's just because his dad's shit fucked him up.
Or if it's just because of his dad, because yes, his dad is a closeted. Well, no, he's closeted actually. So, Matt, are you watching this with your?
No, my lady told me about him though. Like he likes to like tape himself doing it with a bunch of different people, and he's like has some really weird like fetishes and things.
He does, but so did you know that they actually show his backstory and like the day he was going to run away with his childhood best friend, like they were going to run off together because they spent the night at a gay club and they made amazing like memories and stuff like that. He finally came out to one another. They were going to run away together. And his girlfriend at the time actually called him and said, "I'm pregnant." And it basically ruined everything for him. He could no longer run away with what was going to be his boyfriend, his childhood best friend. So,
and it was his kid, right?
Yeah, that was his kid.
It wasn't like she was pulling no shit on him, though.
No, exactly. So it's like you don't know exactly what's going on because
it's like, because he's trying to be a normal dude for his kid, but he's finding sexuality because he's not living his true life.
So the dad, Cal, he just ends up saying, "You know what? Fuck this," and he goes, "I'm gay. I like fucking dudes." And he just straight up says it. He goes, "I like fucking dudes. I'm out of here. Fuck you guys." And then he tells his wife sorry, and then he tells off both of his kids. He goes, "I fucking hate you guys. I can't live my life because of you guys." And I'm just like, holy shit! And he dips out.
I didn't know all that. I just remember seeing him all fucked up, like at the bar, getting kicked out of the gay bar and stuff. Like
it's crazy shit. And then so Nate, you don't know if his youngest son Nate, if he's gay, bi, whatever he is, you don't know quite yet because it doesn't seem like he's come to terms with it, and he's a really angry child, and it seems like he's trying to figure it out himself. But now that all the dirty laundry is out there and it's in the play basically that he is gay, he flipped his shit, and then he told Cassie, because Cassie moved in with him, he said, "Get your shit and get the fuck out of my house." He stormed out in the middle of the play, which even makes it look worse, right? So it's like he could have easily been like, "Oh no, that's not me." Nobody would have known. But when you react to something like that, everyone's obviously looking at you, and when you react, so people are thinking, "Oh, there's some truth to it."
Yeah.
So he's really upset and pissed off. So yeah, that's just hella wild, man. It is great. Part 2 is out right now. I can't wait to watch that with my wife, man.
Well, what do you think is going to go down at Fez's house? Did they show what happened with that?
I don't know, man. And I seen a screenshot of like Fez. That was the other thing. Like, so Fez didn't show up to his girl's play. He said that he was going to be there. And then you see a bunch of different events playing out, and you don't know if it's before the play, after the play, during the play, what's exactly going on. So I seen a screenshot on Twitter of like, it looked like Fez screaming with blood around him. So I'm like, fuck, he better not die, man.
Well, or his little brother.
Ashtray. He's such a fucking gangster.
Because he's the crazy one, you know? He'll be the first one to do something.
He definitely is. That motherfucker, he doesn't play at all.
No, I heard about that little fool. Stabbing up some dudes and shit.
Oh, and then so what else have we been watching? So me and the guys over at the Peanut Gallery, we watched The Crow, and we reviewed The Crow and gushed about it for basically like an hour and 20 minutes.
Nice.
So that'll be out soon. I've actually been watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've never watched that show before, so I'm watching that right now.
Start from the beginning?
Started from the beginning.
You can literally hop in anywhere on that show, though. I like to just like randomly pick episodes of that show and just watch them because that's the best way to enjoy that show.
It's not really like a linear story, really, at all. It's kind of like
there's little pieces that kind of
little through lines, but like for the most part, it's all just you could pick whatever.
Exactly. There's like characters who might pop up and like if you haven't seen them before, you'll be like, oh, who's that? But like they'll instantly tell you exactly who they are.
I gotta say, like, I like Mac's dad. He's fucking awesome. the scary looking dude, and fucking they always what you call it? Basically stereotype. Scary looking big Latin dude, like, oh, he's gonna kill me, and it's like, no, I'm not. And it's like that's just hella fucking funny. And dude, it's crazy because like so shit, I've been watching it for a while now. Actually, I just never talked about it. I'm actually on season 7 right now.
Oh damn, you're hella far.
Yeah, I've been watching it for a few weeks. To see
Danny
Mac
DeVito gets crazy, dude.
He is fucking insane, and it's funny.
He gets crazier and crazier.
There is really intense, but to see Mac go from how he looks like in season 1 through 6 to season, I was like, what the fuck happened to this dude? He fucking blimped out. Jesus Christ.
Well, apparently he's pretty good at like, being able to change his weight.
Oh, for real?
Like that actor,
crazy.
yeah, he's really,
yeah, because I know that later
he's really
on,
good at being able to do that shit.
Yeah, I know later on, because I've seen other episodes randomly. Because my brothers and my uncles and my cousins always talk about this show. Yeah. That's why, like, I really started watching it. But I know that, like, in the later seasons, he's smaller. He's not as chubby, and it's hella funny. And like,
they always reference him being fat though when he gets fat. Like,
the episode with the pageants, Frank's Little Beauties or something like that. I think it is, like, with the pageant of the little girls. It's funny because they have Mac wear like a shirt that he would have been able to fit in at one point. It's like they don't let him wear clothes that actually would fit him as being bigger. So it's like when he goes up like this, his bonds is hanging out at the very bottom, and it's like what the and it's like shit emphasizing his tits and stuff like that is fucking funny. And they're always making fun of like, oh dude, you're fat as fuck, dude. And I was just like, man, that motherfucker's still skinnier than me, shit. You know?
Imagine being part of that friend group, Jesus. Might kill yourself.
Bully you into losing weight. So let's go ahead and get into some entertainment news.
What about, did you watch the episode where they find out that the PE teacher was like having sexual relationships with the kids, and he's all mad that the teacher never hit on him? He's like, "What did he hit on me?"
That was in the first season. Yeah, I watched that. That was weird as fuck, dude. I'm like, what a weird thing to get mad about. That
was so fucking funny though, dude. And he's going over to the dude's house and shit.
And trying to seduce him. So the first thing I want to talk about here, did you ever watch this show, Beyblade?
No, this is like, I was like, yeah, this is way after my time.
Really? Okay, so I was maybe like 8 or 9, I think, when this came out. So it was like right during the time, and like I remember, me and Dre, we took out like my mom's big wok that she used for cooking, nice. And like we took our Beyblades and just let it rip.
I was like, where are you going with this? I was like, oh wait, yeah.
My mom fucking yelled at us, bro. And we did that, and no, we didn't fuck it up, but like we did it, and then they went like boom, 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 like in the show, but then they shot out. I was like, oh, they definitely didn't do that in the show, and
that walk was probably not deep enough.
It definitely was not.
Did you ever grease it up and then let him go in there?
Oh, then we should have. But yeah, so it's being eyed. Beyblade is being eyed to get a live action adaptation. So it hasn't been confirmed yet whether it's like the OG, more recent. I don't know, but I kind of wonder how that'll work because it's basically a living animal spirit inside of these little tops spinners. That like the spinners. So it's weird, man. I used to collect them and I used to do them and everything like that. So there's like the main character is a dragon. His animal is a dragon. It's red. It's called Dragoon. The dude with the with the yin yang, he has a tiger. The dude with the scarf has like almost, I think it's like a phoenix if I'm not mistaken. However, it's like wind. The dude with the glasses, he has a insect.
What about Goku up there?
I can't remember what he has, but I know that it's something with water.
He does look like Goku though, don't he?
Yeah, but with blonde hair. Yeah. But yeah, man. So more details to come with that if it ever ends up happening. Not a whole lot. It's in the early stages of production right now.
You think they're trying to get more toys out now or something? My friend Nick used to have a bunch of the toys
No,
too.
dude, there's hella fucking toys out right now because there's an anime series going on right now.
Oh, okay.
An animated series. I don't watch it. My kids don't watch it, but I know that there's an animated series. Because like at my Targets and WalMarts and shit, it's chock full of
I still see
fucking
those things. Yeah,
that shit. Yeah. They have the little arenas too. And then this cat, I can't remember his name. He's being eyed to play Chameleon in the Craven movies. So they're casting
They're still
people.
going on with that, huh?
Yeah. Let me see. What's this guy name?
I don't know how I feel about a Craven solo movie. I mean, just like with the Morbius solo movie, I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that either. These characters work well because they're the foes of Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's such a great character that, you know, having these villains makes them great, or makes, you know, pushes him to his limits. So that's what makes them good characters.
It doesn't quite make sense, right? Fred Heckinger. There we go. Fred Heckinger. There we go.
So we'll see. But maybe if they're just trying to build up the foes of Spider-Man, that way they can pull him into a multiverse movie of some sort again. I don't know, but we'll see.
Like, I get trying to build up the foes, but it kind of still doesn't make sense without Spider-Man. Man, like, what the fuck?
Well, we are seeing a lot more cooperation between Sony and Marvel, so who knows?
Which is pretty dope.
They might drop him in these new movies. He might be in Morbius for all we know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they're delaying it so much.
Well, that's all we got for you guys tonight. Matt, did we forget anything that you might want to bring up?
Nothing I could think of, bud. Oh, okay. Did you check out that new Texas Chainsaw ever?
I did not watch that.
It's not that great. It just feels like Halloween Kills, like remade, basically. Like they're trying
I've heard
to
a lot of people complaining, so I'm just like, you know what? I think I'll pass. Because Oscar and Rick were telling me that it's terrible. So I was like,
there's some good kills though. Like the kills are cool. There's some good kills. It's pretty brutal, but other than that, like the story, it's not like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre story.
Gotcha. But yeah, let's go ahead and do sign outs and shout outs. Go ahead.
All right. Well, shout out to the boys with their toys for coming back with an episode after, you know, months of being
First
gone.
Show of the year, man. It's been since December.
I'm still waiting on Dynamic Entry to come back with some stuff. I can't wait to see you guys again. Actually, I think they actually did do one not that long ago where they played one of their little games.
One thing, Chris has stepped down.
Oh, really?
He does. Yeah, he's tired of doing. He wants to do podcasts like audio. He doesn't want to be in front of the camera anymore. So he's tired of YouTube based. So him and Nate are kind of having conflicting ideologies there. But he's like, yeah. And I was talking to him, and he's like, yeah, I might come back. We'll see. So I'm like, I don't know. Usually when people say we'll see,
we try to get him as a guest on our show one time then.
We should definitely.
But anyways, so shout out to those guys for coming back. Always like to listen to you guys. The more content on the Spotify and stuff, the better. You know, I don't like listening to my own voice really, so I can't listen to our own show really. I have to listen to it enough during editing. So shout out to our boy Heath, still coming heavy with his solo show. What did I order? I still have to listen to the new episode. I haven't gotten a chance to, but that's on my hit list. Shout out to Adrian and the boys bringing back the What's Worth Watching show on the RLU. Him and Urban Spidey over there holding it down, you know, talking about Book of Boba Fett like we did a little bit tonight, but they went super in depth with it. It was nice to hear from those guys again. So shout out to them. I know you don't, you want to keep it within the network, but Canon Cantina, you know, they're always putting down the good show. So
I don't mind giving shout outs and praise to other people, especially people that are cool. Like Adrian, I love Adrian. Adam, I love Adam. So I have nothing against them being talked about or shouted out on this.
All right,
network.
sounds good.
I love them dudes. They're awesome.
So check those boys out then. And, you know, the Canon Cantina, our boy Jade, he ain't here with us, but you know, at least he still has his side piece, you know, Heath over there. So they're doing their thing over there, making sure that you know everything there is to know about Star Wars and then some. And, you know, me and Gil, we'll be holding it down over here on the Geek Out show every week. So thank you, Gil. Thanks for having me, you know, here as always, and giving me something to do on Sunday night. So you guys can find me on YouTube, Major Action, on Instagram, Major Action _IG.
I appreciate you coming on board, man, and being part of the crew, man. That's I'm being 100% honest there. And Yeah, man. Just appreciate you and Jade picking up the ball. Like when I asked you guys to come to my aid when Seth dipped out, and he had to go his own separate ways, to pursue his career and whatnot. So appreciate you guys coming.
Hell yeah, man.
Holding it down. But yeah, so there's an episode that's going to come out with me and my brothers. That should come out later on this week. Same thing for me in the Peanut Gallery later on this week. Uploaded some new designs over at the TeePublic. Sorry for the audio listeners, but only the video listeners can see the designs. But the Texas Toy Crew design is up and live. The What Did I Order? Rotten Celluloid podcast, Cantina, Three Bros, One Show, Major Reaction, the Captain Cold Pizza, even though it's not a show anymore. Still a pretty awesome design up there. J.Roo Toys, Geek Out Show, Black Hole Comics, and I don't know about the Coffee Bean if that's ever coming back. However, you can rock your favorite, design by the Geek Out Show Network. If you'd like, go ahead and head over to teepublic.com/user/the Geek Out Show, or actually take out the user part. teepublic.com/the Geek Out Show. Order yourself a hammer tee. They're pretty fucking awesome. Don't get the basic bitch tee. Those ones suck. The hammer tee is a nice thick one. You're going to pay like a couple bucks more, but it's definitely worth it. Until next time, make sure to stay geeked up and geek out.
Later.